Nope, wrong one. That one. We are super live. Hi. Hi. How you guys doing?
Yeah, okay.
Uh, okay to both of you? Just okay?
Yeah.
All right. Believe it or not, I've actually had a pleasant time since the end of our board games Friday Saturday. Jordan.
Oh,
Something came in the mail literally just as I started the game, so I wouldn't have known about this at the time. But I found out afterwards my final book of well, probably not final, but my current final book of Scion God is released.
nice.
Do you know what Scion God is?
Yeah, it's the demigod RPG that White Wolf puts out.
Yeah. So yeah, well, it's not White Wolf. It is the one who's taken over pretty much 90% of their
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Onyx Path. There we go. That was okay. I didn't know it was a game similar in style to the Chronicles games, like in terms of like how you do your dice, right? Which, if I would have known that before I started this journey, I probably wouldn't have been interested in it. But like when I was like, but a Wii role player, right? And I had to literally like massively pick and choose which games I got when I was a little Wii role player. Scion was always one of those ones that looked interesting because it was this nice like 3-book set that was like hero, demigod, god, right? And I was like, oh, that sounds so interesting. I want this. But then, you know, like as I grew up and I found out that Scion was just not in print, right? So I was like, oh, well, you know, whatever, c'est la vie. Then later it's like, oh, from this Kickstarter you backed, they're doing this. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I was like, oh, wait, they only do Chronicles stuff, which, okay, I'm going to be honest, I hate Chronicles dice system, but, you know, I'll suffer, okay?
Yeah.
So that being said, is just your meh, like the status quo meh? Nothing interesting happened?
I kind of got this like ache at the back of my throat
Ooh.
or something of some sort. Not sure if it's just me having talked a lot last night or what.
Okay. Well, you know, have a nice soothing tea or whatever. What is your meh, Sandry, the status quo meh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, status quo meh is sometimes okay. Don't think my disappointment that we don't have anything to vamp about as like disappointment that is meh. Sometimes meh is like this is good. You know? Sometimes meh was like the best possible result. You know?
Boring is a good alternative to bad.
Yeah, boring is an amazing alternative to bad at times. All right, well, that being said, we are going to actually probably do Echoes of the Eye. I have a hint about where I'm supposed to go. But before we do that, I want to show one of the endings that was an alternative ending. So there are 2 methods to glitch the game and 3 other methods to survive at the end of the game once you get the warp core. Which one are you interested in? We'll go Sandry.
Glitches sound fun.
Glitches sound fun. Okay, would you do the one that I only have 1 shot per loop on, or do the one that I can at least retry a few times?
Let's start with the one that you only get 1 shot, because that seems like
Okay,
the logical thing to start with.
Then I need to rest until close to the end of the loop.
Right, I'm going to grab a quick bite while you rest.
Yeah, so I will state this glitch while Sandry's away, requires us to go through the black hole at a very specific time.
Ah.
I wish I could have like this is your current loop's timer like up in the upper right hand corner or something. That would make this a
that would
heck
make
of a lot
things
easier.
easy.
Yeah. So after it's 22 minutes long, right? At 20 minutes, I think or close to 20 minutes, I'll break away and we'll go to Brittle Hollow. Oh, okay. Well, Jordan, like I wanted to talk about the ending a little bit while we're waiting. That ending was quite something. I'm not aware of this. I'm not quite aware of this like singing lore you were talking about because I don't really follow. I don't really follow Lord of the Rings like that closely. If you catch my drift,
Yeah.
but it was rather interesting that you said like it's very similar to the idea that the gods sung the universe into being, and that's literally what we did at the end of the game.
I mean, I can explain a little bit if you want.
Yeah, that's fine. We have some time.
Okay, in the Silmarillion, which is the big book of lore that was published, I believe, post-mortem by Tolkien's kid.
There's a
basically
lot
it-
per published postmortem.
Yeah. Essentially, the creator of the universe that the Lord of the Rings takes place in creates these and creates the entities called the Maiar. His name is Eru Ilvater, by the way. And together, he and the Maya sing existence into creation. However, there was one Maiar who was the biggest and the eldest and the brightest, and his name was Melkor. And
I do have a question from what little I know.
Yeah.
Isn't Gandalf one of the Maiar?
Gandalf is one of the Valar, which
Okay.
are kind of. If the Maiar are like the gods, then the Valar are kind of like angels or spirits and things of that nature.
Okay.
So Melkor wanted to sing his own version of the symphony that would bring in the universe together, but Eru, in his infinite wisdom, wove Melkor's song into the greater tapestry of the symphony, which is the source of all evil.
Mm.
So the reason I mentioned that is because, like at the end of this game, you and all the NPCs are kind of sitting there having a little jam session, which brings the next universe into existence.
Mm-hmm. Where is Bramble Hollow? Okay, there we go. Keep going if you have any more to say.
I really don't. It's just a comparison that kind of struck me between.
I have
ending and
yeah. I imagine that it's not the only creation myth that follows like singing and creation of the universe in some way.
True, but the reason why it struck me is because I've been reading up on like the Silmarillion kind of stuff, and that's why that was like in my brain at the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I wish I could say I want to read that. Like, oh, I'll say I want to read that, right? But at the same time, I know I won't. Type of a thing.
I mean, you could always just get it on audiobook.
Come on, come on, come on. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay, this is as good as I'm gonna get.
And I should note that the Silmarillion is a lot different from the Lord of the Rings, because the Silmarillion is very much like a tragedy.
Oh, is Sandra here, by the way?
I mean, I assume so.
Because, well, I mean, it doesn't fully execute right now, but...
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, okay. Continue.
The Silmarillion's very much a tragic story.
Yeah?
Partly because, well, fate has decreed that things have to be so. In a very, like, Star Wars, the prequels are the people in the prequels are doomed because the original trilogy exists.
Okay.
It still doesn't mean that it's not.
Okay,
I
I hope this timing is good. 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 Okay. Hopefully this is good. I think I went in there too soon. Damn it.
Go boom.
Yeah. I got a little bit too nervous. I needed to wait for that, at the very least, the cloud to start reaching me. Oh well. Skip it. I wish I could skip this rewind because it's going to be most of it spent in darkness. Oh well. I won't go back to it until we need to like delay some time at the end of the stream, okay?
Okie dokie.
What?
Okie dokie.
All I heard is keto a key.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Alright, so apparently, and I'm just going to go ahead and get my jetpack so that way I can more easily traverse this area. Apparently, where the start of the DLC is there's, quote, a new picture in the observatory, which would have been there the entire time we were playing Sandry, so, you know, now we've got to figure out which is the new picture.
Yeah. Sorry, every time I open the fridge, I'm confronted with Peanut's brick of mac and cheese.
Okay.
A brick of mac and cheese, you say?
It is some so-so mac and cheese, but they did not skimp on either the cheese or the mac. And when it arrived, we cut it in half because there was way too much of it and put it in the but it had already been in the fridge, and so it was basically the cheese had glued it to the container.
Nice.
And so we cut it in half, and half is just sitting in the fridge in case she ever gets around to eating the mediocre mac and cheese.
That's the kind of mac and cheese that I like where it's congealed to the point where it's almost a solid.
Oh no, this is a solid. I mean, it's also cold, so.
Oh.
Now, me, I would eat cold mac and cheese, but that's me. The thing about mac and cheese is that it would keep the pasta from getting too dry, which is the only reason that I don't like cold pasta. So, John, what are we trying to do here?
There is... Okay, so apparently there is a new photo somewhere in here that is like the first breadcrumb about what we're supposed to do.
Oh God. Well, it does say new exhibit.
The radio tower here in Timberhearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite, and to this day still has the first ever photos taken in the entire solar system. These photos were made possible by the deep space satellite unusual vertical orbit that carries high above and below the plane of the solar system. Thanks to a recent upgrade, the deep space satellite is now responsible for generating a real-time solar system map used by our newest astronauts. Okay, well, maybe it's just hinting to go to the satellite.
It's the only thing I got.
Yeah, 'cause, like, we did talk about that a long time ago. Like, oh, we should go to the satellite at some point. Or at least I believe I said
we
that.
had breadcrumbs to follow, and we followed those breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
I will say, for the most part, this game was pretty good about giving out the breadcrumbs. There were a couple of places that it just was not.
I mean, I should have... Admittedly, I should have discovered the, that one place a lot sooner. The final place we went to, basically.
The one where you had to run across it?
Yeah. Okay. I think I should have found that place a lot sooner. But that's just me.
But also the Black Hole Forge. It's not that they weren't there, but there was. We could have done with a little bit more hinting at the.
No, I think the hint was there. I think I just refused to take it. The hint was there because it said, we delivered, you know, this to the Ash Twins. You know, our first, like, transportation device.
I do love how it was in effect our test run going into the Ash Twin project, and we just removed the warp core and we're like, well, gotta go.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. We were going fast. All right. Well, I guess we just need to go say hi to the thingy. I have other hints too if like we really need to get like other hints. Unidentified signal nearby. That's usually a sign of something. Okay, that is our home planet. That's our home planet. Yeah, that's our home planet. We could check that again if we really want. We could check on the home planet. In fact, at this point, if we need to check on the home planet, I'm just going to, you know, reset. Oh wait, hold on a second. There's a. Excuse me.
I have like a little.
Yeah, there's a radio. Come on. Oh, I see. I was locked onto the Timberhearth, so I was matching velocity with Timberhearth. How the hell he recorded this, I do not know. I think Gabbro is the big guy. I don't remember who the big guy was voiced by.
Gabbro here, checking in on the deep space satellite for ground control's request to check out a possible equipment problem. See, Hornfells, I do too work. You know, I wouldn't mind being a satellite. It's peaceful out here among the distant stars and the soft, velvety darkness. It is awfully nice place for naps, too.
Wait, is Gabbro the high guy? I'm starting to think he's the high guy.
I think he's the one who taught us how to sleep.
Yeah.
All right, the lens. All right, little satellite, let's see what the trouble is. Huh. Everything looks A-okay, ground control. No dust or scratches on the lens, and no evidence of sparking or violent explosions. Guess that rules out an equipment malfunction after all. Hear that, pal? You're in great shape. Keep up the good work out there.
Hi. Do we think that's just the angle of inclination it's at? And not anything in particular?
No.
Well, it's either that or the temperature out here.
Oh, all right, let's go to the. No. Okay, I'm just gonna do the one on Timber Hearth. Maybe the radio tower has something different.
That is disappointingly, like... It felt like it should have been something, right?
Quantum fluctuations, distress beacon, deep space radio. Oh, here we go. I'm blind? No, not this one. I want the one that's there. Okay. Okay, here we go. I mean, I'm glad we got it first try. But if we didn't, I would have told you that's one of the alternate endings.
What, the,
Take it and just die.
I mean, I sort of figured as much.
But that's not one of the alternate endings that that I was mentioning earlier. Basically, there is
Sort of an uninteresting alternate ending.
Yeah, there's where's the tower? It amazes me that there's still a space
whether there's a different ending if you get it if you like do the whole thing first try, so you have no idea who any of these motherfuckers are.
If you don't find, I do know this. If you don't find what's his face,
The Quantum Moon guy.
yeah, he's not there, and you get instead of insectoids, you get like mammalian creatures at the end. You get some other style of creatures. What I'm saying.
I don't even remember insectoid creatures.
Yeah, there was insectoid creatures at like the corner. Where the hell's that radio tower? There we go. What the hell? Okay. That looked the wrong color, so I was like, wait, is that a meteorite? I wouldn't put it past the game that there was a couple things, even in the main story, that I've missed at this point. Yeah, okay. Apparently this is supposed to be a hint. That's like information that we're learning here is supposed to be a hint towards something, right? There is basically hello.
Ah, there's Gabbro.
There's something hidden in our solar system. I'm going to assume that this is Feldspar, and we're recording. It's been 2 days since the launch of the Deep Space Satellite, and I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let me record that on a historic day. Outer Wilds Ventures has... they're pretty. Here they come. Stars above, will you look at that? There's Brittle Hollow, and look, there's Hollow's Lantern, and Giant Deep, and the Quantum Moon! Wait a minute. If there's a picture of the Quantum Moon... I'm speechless.
He'd never be moving.
Completely speechless. I guess he wasn't observing the picture.
True.
Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system looking stunning from every angle in each of these three images, and in color no less. Now this is art. I could stare at these photos forever. Doesn't Timber Hearth look tiny from... Hold on, what is that? That can't be right. I mean, that's not even possible. Am I interpreting this photo correctly? What's even stranger is it doesn't show up in either of the other photos, just this one. Well, there must have been an equipment malfunction, I suppose. Only sensible explanation for it. I'll radio Gabbro and ask him to go examine the satellite lens for defects. Okay, so something different in one of these images. So, here we have the Bramble, we have Deep, we have the Interloper. I don't see anything unusual.
Brittle Hollow, and what's that down at the bottom? I assume that's Timberhearth?
Yeah, that looks like Timberhearth with the Quantum Moon.
It could be. And look, the ship is right there on the map too.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that this is Gabbro fixing the lens.
Yeah.
And we can ignore that image. Okay, Giant's Deep has the Quantum Moon in this image.
Yep.
There is that thing that's blocking the side of the sun, and that's not the Interloper, right?
No, because the Interloper's on the right.
Let me think here. Oh, we don't see Brittle Hollow here. That has to be Brittle Hollow.
Yeah, probably.
Or, no, it has to be Timberhearth. Brittle Hollow's on the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? There's one more.
No, I know, but unidentified signal nearby is bothering me. I'm looking to clear it. It's not letting me clear it. Okay, whatever. Alright, so it must be this shadow. So, Giant's Deep. Yeah. Giant's Deep, Ash Twins with the Quantum Moon. Timberhearth, Brittle. Yeah, so it must be this thing that is between the sun and it. Something in shadow. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty clever. In space, things are dark, so, you know. So yeah, at satellite angle 40 degrees, you should be able to see something pass between it and the moon. Or it and the sun. But what is this unidentified signal?
If you jump up, you might be able to get to it.
Yeah. There we go. Thank you. Okay. I want to see where this leads at the very least. Just somebody's campsite. Despite my checking on them at least 1,000 times over, the images are still not ready to print over in the radio tower. Well, it's like they say, a watch satellite never transmits data. Ha! That's a joke for you, Journal. No one says that. Someday I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabbro, our resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabbo's 3 foolproof steps for dozing off. 1. Light a nice cozy campfire and get comfortable. 2. Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. 3. Burn the world down. Oh, wait, no. 3. Let time begin and slip away as you follow the flames lull you into a peaceful slumber. If Gabbro knew
that's what the sun does.
If Gabbro knew I'd taken notes, they'd probably think I'd finally cracked, but I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallows. Neat. We might have to use that sleep mechanic there later, but for now, we need to find 40 degrees for satellites.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna have time. Given that sun is looking mighty red.
Well, we don't know until we get there, because it might be in the right position already. Where is the satellite? Let's get past the ships. And now we So this might be a, from the start of the loop, we get there and wait until it reaches 40 degrees.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know if you've noticed this, but the music has changed.
It's gotten spooky.
I want to call it spooky. It's just changed. Oh, whoa, whoops. It was close to 40 degrees, I'll tell you that much for certain. I don't see anything in the darkness. Are you going to fix yourself? No. You're going to be permanently spinning off in random ass directions. Oh, wait. I just noticed something. There's a galaxy exploding in the background. It was right there. There was a galaxy that exploded.
Well, the universe is ending, so.
There's another galaxy that exploded. I never noticed that detail! That's kind of interesting, isn't it?
I mean, I didn't see it, so.
This one just exploded. You can see the dust shattering. Let me grab the next one I find here. This one just exploded. What's that? No, wait, it wouldn't be that. That's too far. Yeah, that one just exploded. That one just exploded. And it's going to fade into... You see that one exploding?
Now I see it, yeah.
Fades. That one just exploded.
So it just so happens that the death of our star happens to coincide with the death of the fucking universe.
Well, clearly the death of the universe is coming in a wave. If we're seeing it at the same time our star is exploding, that literally means the death of the universe is traveling at the speed of light. So unless this is just a really tiny universe, this is going towards the satellite. I don't even know if we passed the spot at which this happens, though, is the problem. Alright, you know what? No, we're meditating until the next loop. 40 degrees, right, is where it happened?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. This time, maybe I don't accidentally knock the satellite out of alignment. You know, actually, I'm a little bit surprised that was not that was allowed to happen. That it happens at all. Because if I were to put money on it, I bet that that me running into the satellite would not have jostled it out of position. Okay, let's just. $12, $13. Okay, so I guess we just have to wait a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So the Sasmarillion or whatever. That thing.
The Silmarillion.
Silmarillion. Thank you. Thank you. So I thought it was just a collection of short stories.
No.
Yes, but
Okay.
Go ahead.
it that sort of glosses over the sort of broader context. It is, as far as I know, mostly short stories, but aren't they also aren't a bunch of them also fragmented?
Fragmented in what way?
So I could have sworn some of them were incomplete when he died.
Yeah.
It's basically a lore dump.
Yeah. It's basically like a multi-part book that talks about like the things that are leading up to the Lord of the Rings.
You. Okay. Fuck. Get to my ship. Hopefully. Okay. Go match with the sun. Match with the sun so you're staying still. Because I tried to lock onto that thing, but it's not letting me.
Which is interesting.
It's the eye of the sun!
Ooh, what's this?
Yeah, I don't know how far.
Sunspot.
Yeah, I don't know how far away that is.
It's interesting that we never noticed this just like flying around all over the place. I wonder if it's only spottable from that spot.
Yeah, I mean, it's dark. It's very obviously dark, right? And I don't. Let's see here. Where are we? Yeah, we only really go out to Giant Steep and Dark Bramble a few times, so we would have to have lucked out that it was specifically on the way between whatever planet we were on and either Bramble Hollow or Giant Steep. Guys, total eclipse of the sun.
Total eclipse of the heart.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who immediately had that thought process. The fuck?
It appears to be a ship.
And this appears to be a tractor beam.
fucking flying saucers, really?
I mean, why not?
Yeah, that appears to be cloaking technology, Sandry. That's probably why we never saw it. Also, I'm enjoying this change of music.
Thank you. Thank you. That's really helped. I was like, a quick translator? Sure. Fuck you.
Hmm. Well, clearly these guys use light-based technology. I'm on a boat and I'm on a Dyson sphere or Dyson ring. It's traveling down the river. This is a Dyson ring. What? Sort of, kind of. It's not really a Dyson ring.
It appears to be a ring that is larger inside than outside, though.
No, that ring was pretty big. Shall I go up? Oh, I don't have a choice.
Yes, we're going up.
All right. Oh, let me quit my trend. Oh, damn. So
thank you for the picture.
that side is facing. This side is facing towards space. This side is facing towards the sun, and I guess the only reason why we couldn't see the sun is it was absorbing 100% of light coming in.
I mean, that seems some pretty cloaking shit.
At the very least, I think now we're going to be able to lock onto it from.
Man, I sure hope so. So we have to first fly out to 40 and track to 40 degrees. That's gonna be a fucking pain.
Well, the ship log got updated, so I hope we'll be able to lock on.
Unsurprisingly, it appears that we found yet another place where all life is gone. Sorry, all sapient life is gone.
There's plants. Plants might be sapient. We don't know. Maybe they're just not able to communicate. Sandra, you ever thought about that?
Yes, I've thought about it, and as far as I know, at least on this planet, they are not sapient. I don't know. I mean, look, I'll grant you in the Outer Wilds they could be, but I've only got my point of reference.
Okay. So I know a thing or two about Dyson rings. And I'm not saying like I'm an expert. I'm saying I just know a thing or two, okay? And one is that gravity acts weird because it does not act how you think it acts. Normally, like say, if you were on Earth, I take this, I drop this, right? You expect straight down. However, because the rotational, like in rotationally induced gravity, is actually different enough up here to down here, from your point of view, it will follow a parabolic arc.
Yeah, that tracks. So when you say Dyson ring, you just mean basically a ring world with artificial gravity created by rotation.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, just because I'm not familiar with the term, I'm familiar with the concept.
I'll be right back.
There's a slide route. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but the problem is it doesn't have power. So, unless we have to insert it here.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I heard.
So they seem to have a ring thing going on.
Yeah, it doesn't have power. Oh! Light to use doors. Light to use doors. Okay, I have learned a lesson. Light to power this. These are solar-powered aliens, Sandry.
So I'm gathering, only they're not actually. It's not actually solar power. It's visible light power, which is weird because it doesn't seem to only be. It doesn't seem to actually be visible light. But it's clearly visible light, not solar, unless we happen to have a solar bulb in our flashlight.
I mean, you could take, Sandry, you could take a solar-powered calculator, put it in darkness, and turn on a flashlight and run it that way.
Yeah, what I'm saying though is, but that's because it's running off of either infrared or visible light. But what I'm saying is considering that there's a bunch of visible light around, you'd think it'd be turning on. So that's why it's weird.
I found their
lantern.
power source. This is their power sources.
Yep.
But the reason why I brought that information up is because I wonder, even if approximated, I wonder if they actually did that for this area. Like, here, hold on a second. Like, if I go up far enough, hard to tell. Gravity is just enough to where I can't really get like a boost to get to the middle. Okay, how do we go backwards? Okay.
Wait, I just saw the eye of the moon. Not the eye of the moon, the
I'm going backwards?
No,
I'm going backwards,
no.
so this looks absolutely ridiculous. Okay, let's go forward. So, it starts off...
There's the eye of the universe.
Yeah, I guess that's their home planet.
And it looks like
And they got a
lantern.
Yeah, they got a signal from the eye of the universe. Their home planet, okay? He's looking up into the sky, notices the signal. Figures out what it is just like the other people. Like, yo, guys, check this shit out. There was like the eye of the universe, data missing.
Then there's, yeah,
They build a ship, I guess. A generational ship.
presumably.
Go find the eye. And that's it. Okay.
But there was another set of slides, huh?
Yeah, there's no set of sides. But they definitely have a light-themed, like, you know, technology.
Yeah. That looks like it's got a, signal from something.
Maybe.
What's at the top of this image?
I'm reading like 1, 2, and 3 is what I'm reading. Data missing.
Signal sources.
Oh, wait. No, yeah, okay, I was going forward.
Something got sealed away. And then evil.
No, I think it's just
That's
showing
instructing
how...
you that you can use light to open doors.
No, that's using light to seal it.
And
Okay.
but again, that looks like there is. If you look at that, it looks like there's a signal and it's bouncing between places.
Hmm.
Like if you look at the top of that image, I'm curious if
It
yeah.
doesn't really look like that to me, but like
Well,
that
no, because it
is
looks like
okay.
you know,
That is Doppler shift, is what that is on the first image. That is literally an image of Doppler shift.
is that similar to sound?
Yes, that's where it's originally is noticed.
But you'll notice that then it shows the echoes.
Oh, everything in the galaxy is moving away from us. If we're the center of that, if we're the center of the big concentric circles, everything in the galaxy is moving away.
I mean, there's that too, but it also still is an echo effect of signal.
All right, well, that's that. Let me go ahead and grab another lantern because somebody tells me we're going to need it. I believe the dam just broke.
That could be a problem. This is definitely less.
Well, this is probably supposed to be like a microcosm of literally everything else the game brings us. So the fact that there's time events does not... Oh, and the lantern's dead. Okay. The fact that there's time events does not surprise me.
No, I'm curious what triggered this all.
Time. It was just a matter of time. Like, we had a limited amount of time to get everything we could in the village.
John, I get meta, that's what's going on. I'm curious what triggered it now. Was it just that it so happened to finally give way after, so many thousands of years?
I guess.
That
Anywho.
it just feels a little weird that everything everything seems to be breaking down all at the same time from like multiple alien races.
I mean... Okay. Sure. Ooh, is there signals in here? Not that I've seen so far. Oh. Excuse me. I'm not seeing anywhere to go besides down the river.
Well then, I guess we're going down the river?
I guess that makes sense.
I mean, I don't think we have a lot of other options right now.
I see something on over there. I'm going that way. Come on, come on, come on. Me. No, come on. Let me get on and make my boat go that way. Oh, that's the where I got caught in. Okay. Ship log updated. You stay there. Okay, there's a couple of buildings I want to visit here. More storytelling, but no lantern. We can power it manually. I mean, I don't even see a storytelling like.
If we had a
ring.
slide.
You know, I found the rings, but we don't have a lantern. Maybe there's one. That's a lantern, right?
Could be.
Boy, I sure hope this place has jetpack refueling.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Bridge! You're not supposed to do that, Bridge!
Oh, I see, John. I finally figured out the problem. My window was scrolled down slightly, and that's why it looked like the image on the screen was cut off. I was like, "Where's the fuel indicator?" Scroll's mouse. Ah, problem solved.
Oh, well, we have lanterns again. All right. This is 2. This is slide number 2. Yeah, like I said, I think this was counting 1, 2, and 3. This is slide number 2. Like, you were supposed to, in relation to the closing of that casket, this is number 2.
Mm. Ah, the demon creatures.
Yeah, something is locked in there using 1, 2, and 3.
I'm back.
Hi, Beck.
The dam broke because apparently everything in this universe is falling apart right now.
Oh yeah, dam broke. You missed it. It was an amazing moment. You'll never get it again.
I can just watch the VOD.
That's right, because we're going to get all of the stuff we need to get in this place in one go.
Yeah.
There's the eye of the universe.
Yeah. Okay. So this is in this story. This is the Okay. So there's 2 different stories. One is that 1, 2, 3 story. This is a 4-part story about the eye of the universe. So they get here and they apparently still see the signal. They scan it.
They scanned it?
And
looks ominous as fuck.
oh, there.
Oh, it teleports them somewhere?
No, I think they're saying that it destroyed. Here, let me go back. I think they're saying the eye destroys the universe. The eye is the thing that destroys the universe, is what this guy sees.
Or will destroy the universe.
Well, I think I figured out what happened to that race of beings.
You think they're from the last universe?
No. But, like, I'm just pointing out, like, we saw those skeletons everywhere. See? He's full. And just go and gets Thanos everything except for his skeleton.
That's more like gets Johnny Stormed, really.
Yeah, he's obviously scared about that.
Yeah, no, that is a vision of the future.
So they're going to lock away the eye? Yeah, they now hate the eye. Data missing.
That was their temple to the eye?
Yeah, it looked like it. And they burned it. Data missing. A bunch of data missing.
Holy fuck, that's so much data missing.
Okay, this is this solar system. And then they cloak themselves. And they knew the weakness in their cloaking.
Okay then.
Yeah.
So they've locked away some horrifying creature, and also they saw the future and went, I don't like this.
Yeah. Let me see if there's another one down here. I doubt there is, but no reason not to see. Look. Okay. Well. The only other thing I got is take a look at what
Go for
that
the
house
boat?
is. Where is the boat? There's the boat. Come on. Get back on there. I want to get to that house, because that's... Barring that house, it's still... Oh, see you later, lighthouse? No way, is it actually getting destroyed as we actively explore what that needs? Or is it just a coincidence in timing?
Ah, here's their temple to the eye. And where the boat
I'm
just
hearing...
exploded
Yeah,
away.
I'm hearing... Yeah, it doesn't matter, I'm hearing the end of the universe sounds.
Yep.
So, since I'm hearing the end of the universe, I don't see any reason to like go to a new area, but at the very least explore the area we're currently in. Just a little bit more.
So I have a question.
I probably don't have an answer, but I'll pretend I do.
Where are the bodies?
Yeah, I was also thinking that.
Very good
They're
question.
like,
No, really, I was really
thinking
thinking that. I was really thinking that.
Like, where did all these motherfuckers pimp off to? Hello? Universe?
Universe? That was the end of the loop sounds, right?
Yeah.
Or
Did this thing survive the end of the last universe? Was I right?
I don't think it's. I knowing it doesn't. I don't think so. There it is.
There we go.
All right. Before I commit to doing something, commit to going back here, I want to see what we have like in terms of rumors on our ship, as well as if we can latch onto it, because, and then I'll decide if I want to try to show you another ending.
Fair.
Boy, Hey, hold up a second. Yeah, I already know about the launch codes. What? No, I was gonna tell you about using the ship log to set destination markers for location. Oh my god. I guess they had to do this if somebody went this far in the game without doing that. You know, because I can't. Okay, it makes a little bit of sense. Let me talk about this for a second. It makes a little bit of sense because you could always just go to the map and lock onto a location using the map, right? Except for this location, you can't lock into because it's not going to be on the map. Period. It's invisible.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. I guess, but Jesus Christ. I wish there was an option like, I already know how to do that. It's a brilliant feature, if I say so myself. Dead useful, and at the risk of shorting out the fuel regulator and causing the ship to explode, is so minimal that only Gossin would worry about it. What locations I haven't visited for? Oh, sure. Just magically have the solar system know all the possible locations you plan to discover throughout your entire system, shall I? Wow, Slate. How do you come up with these incredible ideas? Oh, I do the best I can with what I've got. Really too kind. Hey, this was extraordinarily convenient timing. Thanks. Sure thing, Hatchling. Anyway, I got a fire to enjoy. You got launch codes to grab. Go wild with the marking feature while you're out there. Just try not to follow it so directly you fly into the sun. Okay? Okay.
I feel seen.
Yeah, something tells me the developers had a laugh with that line. Because there were several points I definitely did fly directly into the sun. What? Oh yeah, I need to check the rumors. Let me just make sure we're in space here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that looks like I could mark it and we can go straight there. So, I am now instead going to go to the Hourglass Twins because we need to go there as soon as possible.
Are we glitching something or something else?
We're doing the glitch in. We're doing the other glitch ending that's easier to do because we got multiple tries at it. Now I need to go find the Yeetus so I can get into like the down below as quickly as possible. There's the Yeetus. Door was always open, right? It was this door that was shut. Okay. You know what? I think at the very least, light-based technology makes a heck of a lot more sense than I'm looking at you technology. Because this is I'm looking at you tech. So we need to get into the high energy lab. And we need to wait for this to fill up. So, this is... There are basically two ways to glitch the universe. I'm doing the one that, at the very least, gets us multiple tries at it. I would say roughly, 18, 20 minutes worth of tries at, depending on how long it takes us to get there. I just wish there was, now that we've gotten to the end, we've done the end of the game, that we got to keep, a, no, I'm good, disable ghost matter. I think that would have been a good addition, as it were.
I'm sorry, say again?
Like I said, now that we're at the end of the universe, I wish there was a we can disable ghost matter now button.
That would be appreciated.
Yeah. Because we can get to the high energy lab a heck of a lot easier if the ghost matter is out of the way. Watch there be one area in a hidden spot that nothing points to. It says you can get rid of ghost matter once. No, but at least according to our records, right? The other old race, they died to ghost matter is what killed them all.
Correct. And to be more accurate, the Nomai did.
Yeah, the Nomai.
These guys, I'm wondering if they're from the previous universe or if they just saw the future would be.
I think they saw the
They
future.
saw the future.
Yeah.
You're like, you're gonna destroy the universe. Fuck you and fuck you. We're gonna burn down your temple.
Yeah, and I think they misunderstood. I think they misunderstood. I think the purpose of the eye is just a structure that bursts the new universe. It doesn't. It's not. It is not the thing that destroys it. You know.
No, it appears to just be the center of the universe from which the next universe will emerge.
Mm-hmm. And I don't even think it does that. I think it is just a thing. Well, okay, my interpretation is it is just a thing, right? That it just so happens to be able to do that if it just so happens that living creatures make their way there by the end of a universe.
Well, the reason that I said that is because it's older than this universe and happens to be located at what appears to be the center of this universe.
No, they said it moves.
Yes, but it's not really clear where it. And since all but one of its locations are in this solar system, presumably somewhere in this vicinity.
Okay. That's not quantum. But I do have to make my way over it. Okay. Yep. Over, under, around, or through, or over, under, around, and through to Grandmother's house we go. All right. I wonder what the ghost matter actually is, though. You know. Okay. So, equip scout launcher. No, okay. Okay. Cover. I was close on that last one. The trick is I got to get it in there at the same time. Close. Okay, Sandy, if you remember, you always appear at the white hole before you disappear in the black hole.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, this ending we have multiple tries at.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to take it in that moment between when it appears but before it disappears.
What's it supposed to look like when you succeed?
There will be 2 scouts. Like, it'll be obvious when I do it, Sandry. Hold on a second. I am pretty sure that the thing said, if you manage to, in the high energy lab, hold on a second. I'm going to double check this real quick, okay? Open this up. Endings, official Outer Wilds wiki. Okay. High energy lab on Ember Twin. If the player inserts the white hole core and a black hole core into the power device and fires a probe into the black hole, the probe will exit the white hole shortly before entering the black hole. If one of the cores is removed from the console before the probe enters the black hole, but after it has exited the white hole, 2 probes will exist simultaneously. Okay. I feel like I'm close, though. You know?
Feels like this might have been patched.
No, this is very purposeful in the game. It is legitimately, the game recognizes what happened. So if it is patched, I am surprised. They're like this is the easiest way to do it in this. Because in lore, we know for a fact you exit the white hole before you enter the black hole. That just missed. There's another way to do it using the white hole black hole at the white hole black hole at what's it?
Riddle Hollow.
Riddle Hollow. But if I'm going for that, I'm going for the alternate ending. Oh,
I mean,
like,
it doesn't look like it's appearing before the other one is disappearing.
yeah, I'm just trying to get the timing window just perfect. Ooh, that was close, I think. Did somebody lie about this? I can't believe they would do that. They would go on the internet to lie?
I mean, yeah.
Check YouTube, see if it exists.
Hold on a second. Because now I'm starting to think we're running low on time. There's an achievement, by the way, if you do this. So just you know, like the game recognizes this as a possibility.
Like I said, I would check YouTube.
Wilds. I'm just going to mute this that way I don't accidentally, something doesn't accidentally play. Okay, they are definitely going straight to the Ember Twin. They are going to the high energy lab. Definitely using a different route than I use. But whatever. Oh yeah, they're going the long route. Okay, that's the route I use. Here we go. He goes into there, puts oh, okay. No. It is not. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I'm doing it wrong. All right. Hold on a second. Is that? No, he's doing it. Is he doing it by? He's doing it by recall, right? Oh no. Okay, he definitely. I was right in the way he was doing it. So. He definitely did it that route. Okay. He was just timing it is what he was doing. So we were right. We do have to remove the core. Imagine this video is like 6 years ago. Nobody is saying that. Yeah, nobody here is saying that like it no longer works. Hey, Jordan, could you do me a favor?
Yeah. Sure.
Since I had to look at this video muted for, I think, obvious reasons, could you check to see if he has any like recommendations about how we're supposed to do this, like, you know, audio recommendations?
Sure. Give me a second. Okay, you have to. I think you have to hit it. You have to pop it right before. Okay, you have to pop it right before it hits the black hole.
Yeah, I think I'm doing that is the deal, though. Well, shit.
And we'll try again. It's fine.
Yeah, but at this point, at least that specific ending will be a next stream thing. I don't want to waste too much more time on that specific version of the ending.
Yeah, there's also like no audio of him explaining.
Oh, he's just been silent about it the entire video?
Yeah.
Fun. Alright, let's go to my ship real quick. Because at the very least, we can get another shot at the other ending, which is a lot of fun. The one that we were originally going to try for, but then I messed up my timing about leaping into the
Went a little too soon.
Yeah, I went in a little too soon. Come on, come on. Come on. Why is gravity so low suddenly? You have more planet. Alright. Now to go find a certain hollow that is brittle. We can at least do... I have a feeling I could do this ending properly this time. I just gotta wait until much later in the explosion. So, yeah, we're basically going to break reality is what we're going to do. The sun is going to blow up. This is going to cause, if the timing is correct, a 22-minute time window. Like, his ship is just here. I'm more surprised there's no puzzles that involve us, like, getting their ships, you know? Because that was actually a smart idea. Use their jellyfish, because it was coated in the shit. And I'm gonna keep up with the sun so I can see it, but also on the edge so I can leap off any moment in time I want to. Alright. I do love the end of loop sounds, don't you?
It is a
Very
nice
peaceful
song.
for the end of the universe.
I wonder if from here I could see any of the galaxies. What the hell is that? Oh! That was the stranger! He was running away from the sun! That's why it took forever for us to die! Because that thing looked like the stranger. And it was rushing that away.
That would make sense.
And it's not just when it blows up, it's got to be hitting us. Okay, go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. No, did I do it? No, I didn't. I see the stranger error. And that's because it ran away. Damn it. Oh well. So I'm starting to think this is just going to be very hard for me to do. The way this is supposed to work is if we do it correctly, in the next loop we see ourselves, and if we don't do that very same thing every loop, we will get the "you broke the universe" ending. When I saw error, I thought I did that, but no, that was the stranger running away. Oh well. Because what's supposed to happen now is we're supposed to, there's supposed to be a version of ourselves that we see somewhere out there. But I don't see one, do you? Wow, it's not even going to let us do it here. We have to go straight to rumor mode. Okay, so we're still locked on to the stranger. Oh well. I'm not gonna keep pushing it. I'm gonna see if I can't figure out like an easy way to do it later. Off stream, maybe.
Fair enough.
And then if I can figure out an easy way to do it, I'll show it to you guys. If I can't figure out an easy way to do it, oh well, go view somebody else who did it. Is there any other entrances or exits? Doesn't appear to be, does there? But yes, apparently these guys have flying saucer technology. Oh, okay. The dam has not burst. So this is the village we were in last, right?
I think so.
This looks different. Why does this look different? No, okay, this is the village we were in first. And I'm going to assume we gotten everything we could out of this village. You know, the one thing that this boat is missing is rotational controls. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Would be.
Should we assume we gotten everything from this village too?
For the moment, we can always come back.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not this cycle, but we can always come
I'm
back.
going to assume we've gotten everything we can out of this village.
At least until we manage to see all of this live. That's our first priority, I think.
Yeah, right now it's the rumor gathering phase of Outer Wilds.
Because the thing is right now we haven't identified a thing to investigate yet.
Oh, I see. That's how I release the boat. Okay. I do have to say, like, a ring gravity based spaceship is not something I was expecting to even see in this game. Especially,
it does feel a little bit
well,
modern, for lack of a better word.
Well, this is especially. Ooh, I don't think I can make that leap. But what I was about to say is, I think
make it after the water.
Yeah, I think if the water rises, we can make that leap. But I think it's not that it's modern. It's considering that our main space race has ships made out of wine barrels.
Jalopies. Let's be real here.
What is? Sorry.
Jalopies.
Yeah, something like that. We have ships made out of wine barrels. Like, ugh. It's kind of hard to see, like, high-level technology. In fact, I have a feeling the only reason why their ships work is because they stole advanced technology from another group of individuals.
Me.
Oh, this is the dam. Okay, so we're at the dam now. We've made one loop. And there is something on both sides of the dam. Okay, hold on a second. And I just have to get this out here. Presumably the ship is expending energy to spin, right?
Yeah.
We can presume that.
Presumably.
So it's using energy to cause rotation of the spin and therefore cause gravity. Gravity is what's causing, or, gravity in quotes, is what's causing this dam to, back up water behind it. I don't think you're going to gain that much energy out of, like, having a hydroelectric dam on this thing. What the heck is the purpose of this dam?
I mean, it's more of like
cool.
you can't possibly generate enough energy to pay for the rotation because that would violate the laws of thermodynamics.
Yeah. Like, there are some things that They don't literally, but they seemingly magically violate the laws of thermodynamics. Dynamics. Modern AC systems get more cooling power than the electricity they put into it. Modern cooling systems actually gets more watts of cooling power than the electricity put into running it. There are ways to seemingly, although not literally, right, gain more energy out of a system. But if the the reason why that happens is because they're using chemistry and physics combined together to like, you have this object that is just barely at its boiling point, right? And then you boil and condense it, and that causes, that's the physical reaction due to the chemistry being like very balanced to cause more energy to seemingly come out of the system. Okay? So, the problem is the thing that's causing the buildup of water is also the thing that's causing it to rotate. I don't think you can reclaim that energy.
Even if you could, you would have a net loss. Like,
yeah, you're not relying on a specific like chemistry property. You're
whatever. This is raw, ultimately raw physical energy, and you will have a loss there. Is this a combination lock?
Yep.
Okay, that.
No, I don't want it to look there. Oh wait, I can have it rotate. Hold on a second. Wait, do you hear something? Something's happening.
Oh, that'll be after the water goes down. Trying to get to the other side and see what's over there?
Well, I'm trying to see what else is here before I do that, but yes. That is the ultimate goal. I see a lantern, I pick up this lantern.
How helpful. Okay, there should be some slides around here somewhere, no?
Presumably, but I'm thinking they might be underwater. Or across the way. Those are my current thoughts as to where the slides currently are.
I do like that they have raft music.
I mean, they usually have music cues for certain things you're doing. And it is a remix of the basic game music. Or at the very least has its leitmotifs.
Interesting.
Okay, there is something down there. It tells me that area is only reachable once the dam breaks.
What's with the giant chains of, like, ominous doom?
There's something below ground.
You know, I get that. It's just there's some ominous fucking looking thing for this section.
You know where the best place to be when a dam is about to break?
On the dam?
Yeah.
On the dam.
Well, damn. Oh, that is a... My raft goes to the other side of the dam thing. Okay. So if I... Okay. So if I wanted to, I could go straight here, going the opposite way upstream next time. Because then there's a way back over. I think now we're pretty much waiting for the dam to break. I figured out how the elevator works. You know what would be great? In these areas where I have to control something with light, if it wasn't dark as shit, that would be amazing. Well, they can see the sun from here.
Ah, but you can watch the sun, I guess.
These guys very clearly do something with the sun. Oh, we're back to actually breathing oxygen through the suit. Well, if Dark Souls has taught me anything, always check underneath the elevator. Okay.
Ah,
Well,
that's something to know for next time.
as Brian said very early on in our playthroughs, knowledge is what you carry over.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing that. Our guy's just like, man, wish I'd known about that like 10 minutes ago. Wonder if we can get into the
These things? Oh,
yeah,
not
that's
into that
unfortunate.
one. Hold on a second. Something's different. Wasn't there a saucer
Yes,
being held up?
I think so.
Yep.
Where the fuck did that go?
Remember, there was always that third thing at the Ashwin project, the third set of eyes.
Yeah, but these guys were long dead by then.
Were they? Somebody
So
had to
no,
bury.
I definitely would have mentioned if they bumped into
Somebody
the
had to
into
bury
this
the
thing.
bodies here.
Yeah, but there's no sign of a grave either.
Maybe they're cannibals. Mm.
I mean, not that that's impossible, because it's not, but like I feel like they would have encountered the Nomai.
I don't think they came here at the same time.
No, the Nomai were more recent.
No, I think these guys are more recent. I personally think these guys are more recent. There's,
1 second. Was that like the sun charging something?
well, that's the remaining time left in the sun's lifespan.
Mm.
Either that or
And it is trying to get the fuck away from there?
yeah, I guess. Do we want to sit here and watch it warp away?
Sure.
Or do we want to
I mean,
solve the damn problem? Let's solve the
yeah,
damn
that's
problem.
probably. Why is it still here?
No, this is not, Sandry. What are you talking about?
Ah, here we go.
And sploosh.
Found the fuck off tomb.
Hmm.
This is definitely the fuck off tomb, right?
Yeah, this is definitely the tomb. Something tells me the things to unlock it are out there and not in here, though.
Presumably, if you don't want the tomb to open, well, first off, if you really don't want the tomb to open, you don't create keys. But if you're stupid and you don't want the tomb to open, you at least don't store the keys near the tomb. I stand by my statement though that the reasonable thing to do if you really don't want it to open is don't create a key.
Yeah, but then you couldn't go a key.
Huh?
Boo.
Jordan got it! I'm starting to think if I wanted to go into that building, I needed to stay up there while the dam broke. Alright, time to see if this village...
It also suggests that in fact there aren't keys to that thing, but some sort of technique, because it would be hard to because you can't carry 3 things at once.
Actually,
so there's one key to all of the items, to all of the things.
I think I just figured out why dam.
Yeah. Oh, to keep it submerged?
No, I figured out why dam. Not because submerge. Submerge in this case is just that land was already deep. They just buried it there. It just occurred to me if we didn't if we didn't slow down the water at some point by putting baffling in, which a dam basically is, it would just be this huge amount of rapids spinning very fast around the planet.
This is true. You could just not.
But the dam exists as baffling.
If you need this giant water feature, then yes, that's the solution.
The dam exists as baffling, basically. And I guess they just decided would rather have one large baffling rather than a bunch of smaller baffling.
Honestly, I just kind of find it baffling.
Ah!
Oh, good. I'm glad that I wasn't the only one who was thinking something along that line.
Okay, I'm convinced at this point if we wanted to
explore that side,
get the stuff we needed to be over
Oh,
there.
there was a part over here that looked like you might only be able to reach it from underneath. But no.
No. We need
That room in the building up ahead.
this one?
No, the other way.
Yeah. Well, no. We need to get to that. We need to solve that puzzle with the combination lock, and I have no clue, at least so far, how to combination lock it. Yeah, absolutely no idea how to combination lock it. Oh, hello. Is there another slide reel in here? Just double checking. No, I only saw that one. And presumably you only saw that one too.
And that looks like the last slide in the four set.
Yes, it is. Well, we have time. So we're missing whatever the third slide is right now. The third set. Missing information?
I'm not gonna lie. At this point,
Okay.
okay, that's the tomb.
Yeah, but it looks more like they're worshiping it.
It does, but they sure as hell. Nope. That is being buried.
Okay. Well, it was certainly at the very least ritualistically buried. Would you at least give me that?
The rest of that story sure as hell looked like that was a fuck off tomb rather than a worship tomb.
Well, at the very least, we could sort of kind of watch the sun from here. And I have a feeling the sun is going to get very small very quickly. I just wish there was an easy way for me to get over back over there. That reminds me, where was that one part we couldn't get to? It looks to me like it's there. In which case, no, the dam breaking does not fix that problem.
I'd just like to note that this ship is literally bigger than most of the planets in this system.
I mean, I'm just going to point out that it is literally, at the very least, has more gravity than our planet. I don't see the sun anymore, do you?
No.
And there's the galaxy exploding. Here it comes. Never mind, I guess I'm just a liar. They were in fact not traveling away, but whatever. What the hell did we learn? I think that's more of the question that's bothering me right now. What did we actually learn? Hey, you got anything more useful to sell to me? No? Okay, see you later, nerd. We gotta find number 4.
Cliffside Building should have it.
Yeah. But the bridge that used to lead to it has rotted away. Okay. Boo 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 boo. Man, their cloaking technology sure is something. Yeah, I swear there was a like one up in the sky. One of the saucers was like actually craned up. Hey, we now... Do you think there's something on the other side, maybe? You know what? We lose nothing but checking, right? Right?
Right.
Wrong. We lose everything. Time is a precious resource. We will never get it back. It's gone forever. Tick, tick, tick. The ticks of time. One right after another, each one falling through your fingers like grains of sand. No comments on that? I thought I would get like a, okay, thanks for the existential dread, John.
I'm already there, so...
Oh, you're already there. Okay. I mean, you're one of the few people I think I can quote Unis Honest to. I'm starting to think we just misremembered that there was a flying saucer being craned up. But for some reason, I swear I remembered one.
No, there was a flying saucer craned up.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. For us to get to that place, we need to travel on the cliff side, right? Oh, they actually did somewhat mimic it. Gravity is slightly less up here. So they did at least slightly mimic the fact that gravity actually would be less up here.
Peanut asked me what a fuck off tomb was. I was like, this is not a place of honor.
Okay.
Great deeds are commemorated here.
Hmm.
I was like, how do you describe, when I say fuck off tomb, like, I think that accurately describes what a fuck off tomb is.
Do you think I have to take the long way around? I think I have to take the long way around. Well, let's begin the journey, because either way, I'm either waiting for the dam to break or for us to reach that other area. Because there is that building that definitely had... There's two buildings that definitely had it inside. One of which we don't know the password to. The other of which is definitely we have to like wait until we can get like sort of below the building, but we also can't be in the water when the dam breaks.
Yeah, that would probably not be a great place to be.
Well, no, it's because the water goes too low, and it doesn't allow us to get back up there. What I'm currently thinking is we have to take the long way around. Oh, that kind of looks like a steep cliff. You see, okay, you see slight above center, right? You see above center where it shows the that those walkways. Right now, that is my goal to get to. But it looks like right about here, that's a steep cliff we can't get past. Ow. Oh, okay. This could just be we need to take the right path on the rivers to get there. Go right at the fork here. Oh, that's what that sound was. Whatever cloaking they had, flickered. Oh, this looks like a jumping puzzle. I saw platforms. I don't know much, but there's one thing I do know, and that's platforms. And those are platforms. And that's a building.
Is that fuel? Yes, that's fuel. Why is there fuel here?
They gotta use fuel too. Duh. Lantern does not fit. This looks familiar. This is the village with the bell tower. Got it. Okay, so I think the way we were supposed to do this is we go the second village, and then we go down. We find this door. We open this door. I think I'm coming at this from the wrong way. In other words, we go down this way. We find the refueling station. We refuel.
Which makes sense right before the jumping puzzle.
Yeah, and then we like, oh no, what does this have to do with anything?
Oh, hello.
That's a new slide.
That is a unique slide.
Okay. Picking up this slide reel locks us in here. This is verboten knowledge.
Yeah. See, this is the thing about this group of people. I mean, in some ways, it's very human, for lack of a better word. If you have knowledge you don't want people to know, don't write it down. I'm saying, like, that would solve that problem.
It kind of would. Yeah. All right, let's go see what our verboten knowledge is.
Like, some genius was like, this thing. What we'll do is we'll put the knowledge there, and then we'll make it so that you can't leave if you find out about it. Like, or you could just not write it down and solve the whole problem. Now, I realize that would make it very difficult for future generations to know the stuff you don't want anyone to know. But I mean,
here we go. Okay, so this is 3 Matt Damons holding off a 2. What?
there's the boat.
No, that's a boat. What?
Yes.
Okay, this is where one of the things that seal him off are. Wait, go back. Reverse.
More. Nothing before that.
I think... Okay. I think all of that is how to find the 3... Or find the thing that's sealing him off.
I think you're right. I'm just not sure where that indicates.
It's somewhere near here because it showed this. But where specifically, I don't have an idea. There's invisible pathways.
Well, fuck. I think you can see. You know something? That's why there's all those lanterns.
Yeah. Okay. So there's 2 areas with lanterns. Therefore, there's 2 areas with invisible pathways connected to the lanterns. Hopefully, I get there before the dam breaks.
Hey, even if you can't, now the knowledge is what stays.
Yep. Okay.
Check around like the sides of this thing or something.
What is this? This is just a way up? This is just a way up. Okay.
Yeah, it's got to be that the lanterns are make the path actually usable. That's why you have so many of these lanterns. Shit.
Oh, Yeah, I mean, I knew that was going to happen the moment I landed here, so. I think the dam just broke.
The dam did just break. Just a little bit break. You think there's some frequency to the invisible bridge?
I tried that, but doesn't appear that the.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, that's why I just tried right away as a just in case.
Dropping the lantern. Yeah, I'm curious. Do you think that there's somewhere, maybe there's somewhere you have to put it to like actually reveal it? No, I mean like maybe there's like a projector thing.
Yeah, no, I get the idea, but what I'm trying to do is see if.
Okay, I'm gonna step out for the night.
You have a good night, man.
I'll try.
Take care.
I'll try.
Get some sleep or whatever. Take a look inside the building. Because we didn't really explore in here.
Yeah, I was only here for the lantern last time, wasn't I?
Well, I was more wondering, is there a place for us to like plop one of these things to
Considering they're all in all
like,
the
activate the
windows,
bridge?
I don't think so.
Let's go back. Can we get back to that other place?
Yeah,
Or is that
it's still there. Oh, the other place
Let's
that showed, whatever.
Yeah.
The other place that showed, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yes, we can get back there, but no, we can't see it.
I would have liked to get another look at the Invisiloop. Not Invisiloop, the Invisibridge picture.
I think I'm gonna get that by taking a nap here and going back to the start of loop. I think for at least the first two zones, by the time the dam breaks, we can't get to them. Okay, we got the slide burning room. Roll for those slide reels next to the strange device, hidden slide reel that shows a container marked with a glowing symbol handed to a shadowy figure. The lights are extinguished, and the figure carries the container down a dark well. The reel I found in the slide room shows a container marked with a glowing symbol. There's a shadowy figure. Dark well. I found a projection that reveals a cave entrance at the base of a rocky island with a tall tower. Okay, I did not understand it was at the base of that. It didn't look like that. I mean. I would definitely say these puzzles are a lot more obtuse.
There is a significantly less hint going on, yes.
But that's okay. Don't get me wrong. That is okay because it is the DLC. It is the extra Is the part you get because you simped for the game developers a little bit harder. Let's do the standard entrance. I think I know why. I think I know why there was a spaceship up there the first time, then there wasn't.
Yeah.
We're coming at the stranger from the sun side. I think you get a different set if you come at it from the space side.
Mm.
One second, I just saw something. And no, it's not
That's
just this
Ghost Matter?
ghost. Yeah, that's Ghost Matter.
Ah.
That's the symbol
That's
we're
the lantern
missing.
symbol.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's Ghost Matter. What am I? There we go.
Yeah, the entire place is kind of fuck off.
So these people existed here after, or at least, no, they existed before
No.
the Ghost Matter explosion.
Yeah, it was before. That's why I said the Nomai came after them.
Yep.
That? Maybe that's the thing that goes in that weird place?
Well, shall we go to the weird place and see?
Yep.
Let me just, I'm not going to bother with that boat. The Ghost Matter has claimed that boat forever.
I mean, forever is a very strong word.
Or, you know, it's claimed it at least until the end of the universe.
Yes, that is true. That is a true statement. I meant more that for us because time is sort of only semi-linear.
I mean, it's definitely at the very least a lot more puzzle dense, but you kind of had to. You kind of had to get like a big planet that you couldn't find just naturally, right? You could have made the DLC where you could find it naturally, but then this would be like the confusion. Like, is this a part of the main story? I don't know. So yeah, you kind of had to make it something that you couldn't really find naturally. I guess you have to come at it from the backside. No, we actually discovered it the way we were supposed to discover it, Sandry. I mean, I was expecting a door there. Were you expecting a door there?
I mean, yeah.
Wonder what that signifies. Because it has to signify something, right?
I would have thought so, yeah. But yeah, I would have been sure there was a door there. I will say, the people who made this place seem to be very, very invested in inconvenience.
I don't think that. I don't think that A is necessarily related to B. Okay, that's going too fast. Shit, at this point we kind of have to wait for we have to kind of do the whole loop. Okay, well, let's go to that other area I was thinking about. Like, there's 1, 2, and I need to get to the third way to try to get to that one building we have to get to. And we'll just hold on to this artifact the whole way.
Which one are we trying to get to? Do we have to get to?
There's one building we have to get to that presumably holds, like, one of the keys to, like, what happened here.
Yes, but I don't remember which building it is.
It's like the bridge is out, so we gotta come at it from another way. And one of the ways I noticed is there's a third pathway down this way that just isn't like a natural, like, this is the way forward pathway. There's going to be a hard right we're going to have to make here soon.
Like right there?
Yeah, I'm trying to... Alright, remember where we left our artifacts.
Grabbing our artifact?
No. Just, there was 2 ways to go, and that way looks like it's a take me away from this area way. So I just want it to be just a little bit more sure. Yes, I saw the other elevator too. But that other elevator looks like it goes up to the 3rd floor. Well,
So I find it interesting that a species capable of creating a Dyson ring would also rely on semi-eternal lanterns to power their technology.
I don't think
Like,
it's
this
power.
seems like
It's more like the lanterns
not
on the
power, it's
light
activate.
switch. Yeah, it's more like the light switch. I found another artifact.
Wonder if it fits in there. I doubt it, but it's worth a try. Didn't think so.
Okay, I didn't see like another floor with like go further down for you know the thingies.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Why, though?
I don't know. We'll figure that
It's
out.
supposed to let us know that they've discovered ghost matter? They don't fucking want us going in there.
Yeah, turn on. Yeah. I'm the adventurer. You're supposed to let me into your house, steal everything. There goes the dam.
And that's another of the key slots, I think.
We get to see where like we saw that one video, but we get to like see where the stones are.
No, I'm saying, but that looked like a thing about the right size and shape of the key.
I see a lantern. Oh no.
That's inconvenient.
Good thing we're already up here.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm pretty sure we got everything out of that building that we can get out of that building, so... Alternate pathway.
That...
Artifacts
okay.
go here.
I think so.
There's one right there. There's one right there. Oh no, I left my artifact on the thing that got destroyed.
Yep.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Well, let's fiddle with this one. Just see.
Let's
get
get
another look.
in there first. That's where we need to start. Oh, this is our way out. Shit. Boo! No, we're gonna fight against this.
I mean, we're gonna fight, but it's not gonna make a goddamn bit of difference.
What time is it? Okay. We have enough to actually try to get something done.
Yeah.
Okay. There's 3 chambers, presumably 3 artifacts. 2 of them are basically there for free. But I didn't figure out a way into there, so I think I still need to try to find a way into the that one building I can't get into. And I think that's what the rest of this loop is going to be. I gotta plan to test the theory about coming at it from sun side. And then here, we're coming at it from space side. Okay. Okay, everybody remember we parked our ship. So does space side have any differences in terms of like stuff on the side paths here? Do you follow what I'm putting down?
I get where you're coming from.
Yeah. It wasn't that they launched a ship. It was that they that we were literally in a different airlock. And there's nothing here. So the way you're supposed to find this your first time here, you aren't accidentally like getting a head start on everybody. Okay. Fuck. And 4. There's the dam. Okay. We were just in different airlocks. Okay, that's a little bit less distressing.
Cool. All right. So there wasn't some motherfucker who just pieced out while we weren't looking.
And oh, I see why they do this. This pretty much forces you to go into this. So you're forced to interact with the lever. You're forced to you're given a time where you're freely allowed to sort of like figure out what the lights do, right?
Yeah.
And you're forced to be lifted up here so you can get the basic idea. Okay. And then once you know what you're doing and you go straight there, you just, Okay. No, that's actually I would say decent game design.
Yeah, that part definitely decent game design. There's a lot of missing data from that last slide though in the fourth set.
Oh, what?
Ow.
Yeah, that slide had a lot of missing information. All right.
Makes me wonder if it's actually like microfilm or something that like degraded over time.
Well, I mean, that's at least the vibe they're trying to give.
Doug was trying to shove his nose under my laptop, and I cannot think of a reason why.
It's warm there. A bug died there, and it smells good.
I don't think a bug died there. It is warm, though, I will grant you. Maybe his nose is cold and he wants to warm it.
Well, you pet that dog for me, okay? And if you refuse to, have Peanut pet that dog for me.
That's a path up to the tower, no?
No, okay, that's definitely not on the level that we were at.
Right. But it also means that there are. It is a hint that there are invisible paths.
No, I know what
Let's
this
go
is.
find
I know
the-
what this is. It's okay. I'm reading this wrong. That's not a rock you get led to. That's the hole in the wall. See, there's a hole in the wall we can't see. Okay. I was originally reading it as there's an invisible path leading to a rock, not there's a hole in the wall leading to a hidden path.
Yeah, rotation would have been greatly appreciated.
What?
Rotation would have been greatly appreciated.
Yeah. I mean, there is enough that we can control it, but when we want to go at a 45-degree angle, it is a little bit irritating that we can't rotate to that perfect angle.
Wasn't there a spiral staircase in that,
Yes.
in the tomb thing? Ah, there's the password.
What? Where?
Should take a picture of that. Oh wait, no, that's not the password. That's Oh, another unique one.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, give me a second here. Hmm. There are 4 buildings.
I wonder if when the dam breaks, this changes.
I don't know. I'm going to, at the very least, drop this for a second. Maybe I can use that
Screenshot?
information. Yeah, I don't know if you hear the boop, but whenever that's happened, that's the Steam screenshots. Like, the only thing it doesn't force you to deal with is the lanterns, but I think they put like a lantern like right in the pathway of that like initial route.
I think it did, yeah.
So yeah, no, I think that's just good game design is all that is. But it also weirded me out pretty hard because I thought we were going in the same entrance. Hello, Star. I'll pet you. I'll pet you. Come here. Come here. There we go. Okay. You get pets. Oh, okay. All right.
That looks like a fucking Enderman there.
Well, it's
No, never mind.
these guys. Okay, we were in that room. He walks into that room, stares at us with this image. We point to our home system. Takes that lantern. There was a secret door there! There's a secret door there, Sandry!
Yep. If you take the right lantern away.
So the lantern is what makes the door in that case.
Or hides the door, technically. Hides the path, I suppose.
So the one that points to our home, to the home system.
We should also only have one net. Or not. Is this the way down to the,
No, this shouldn't lead. Oh, hello.
well, found the bodies.
Artifact, 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 artifact. Missing an artifact.
Found the fucking bodies. Okay, so those are fucking tombs that we've been seeing.
So everybody has an artifact except one.
But that one's just missing full stop.
I do not know why I insist on roasting a marshmallow. So these artifacts are lanterns, I guess?
There's some sort of special lantern.
Okay. And the nearest lantern, as far as I can tell, is in that starting area. Okay.
So what is that artifact? Is it just a depth dressful? Whatever.
I don't know. Do we okay, let's go like a little bit less macabre. Because either this is they all agreed to die, right? This is either every single member of their species agreed to die, or it is a form of cold sleep that's gone bad.
I'm going with the second, and that they were supposed to be woken, and that they left behind the hints of how to wake them up.
Because I can't interact with these artifacts like snuff them out or anything. I said I can't interact with these artifacts like snuff them out or anything. Ow. My dog is getting a little bit.
I wonder what would happen if we brought one of those artifacts to one of the fires and just shoved it in.
Yeah, the problem is I realized it was going to be too late.
No, but I'm saying for future reference, what if we take one of the artifacts and shove it in a fire?
True. I think the easiest way would be to restart, but at this point, it's 2 minutes till the end, so...
Yeah.
And the only thing I'm hoping about is that that something happens that makes the this change when the dam hits this. I mean, at one point it gets completely knocked down, right? So, do you mind just waiting for that to happen?
Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah. So
I'll take out a book and just wait.
1920. I'll make the time pass by faster. By, taking a little sleepy sleep. What do you think? 3 minutes, 5 minutes?
Let's do 3.
So I am currently of two minds. One is that they saw the end of the universe and gave up to nihilism, right? And this actually is a death hole at this point. Or it's cold sleep that went bad. And wake up. I don't think the tower's been knocked over just yet. It does get knocked over. And I do not remember if it's just time or if it was like some piece of like debris that gets free that knocked it over. Can I take a lantern back there now that I've opened up the door? Yes.
I wonder if there's a fire in here.
If there's a what?
I wonder why there's a fire in here.
Do
And
not
what
know.
the fuck it burns.
The air. Duh. Sorry, I'm like trying to balance between seeing like time passing and actually being in here. Because in here, time is ethereal and will never pass. You know? In here, it's 2020. Out there, it's, well, 2020. Let's do like a minute. I wonder if there's an achievement to have a perfect roast of a marshmallow. Oh, here it comes. Alright, we're getting knocked over. The fire goes out. And a way out is given to us. We had to get the knowledge somehow.
Yep. Okay. Alright, I will catch you later then.
Yep, so, next time we'll discover more about this place, I suppose.
Yep, that seems to be the story of this game. Catch you later.
See ya! As for everybody watching in Twitchland, thank you all for watching if you have been. Whew. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!